Hello? Okay, good. All right. So, okay, welcome back, everyone. Today is the second day for our funded challenge account. Yesterday it was 8th of February. Today is 9th of February. And we made $47 yesterday. Today we are carrying on with our balance for the next. And this is the same account as yesterday. So we want to make sure always we use the same account, genuinity and honesty in our journey for funding an evaluation or a challenged account. Now, as usual, we start with bigger time frames. So we go with 1 hour. Okay. We hide everything and we see the price action. Now, since yesterday, we had a consolidation sideways. We made a little trade with 15 seconds. And then after that, and this is the closure. Our time is the UK time. So here it says 9 o'clock. It means 4 o'clock in the afternoon for New York time. All right, so nothing much happened, and then all in the morning, European time is going up, and so we are in a bullish trend. This is 1:30 news. We don't trade on the 1:30. We wait for the price action to settle. Now let's look at the indicators. Now this line is spreading the days. So this is Thursday until midnight of New York time. This is after midnight on on Thursday. This is after midnight on Friday. So each section representing a day, and we go to 1 hour. We see what happened exactly on that day. So this is the previous day. This is the low. I have indicator which automatically put the low for the day with the green. This is the higher of the day, previous day. This is for weekly automatically, and then we have a monthly there on the red. Okay, so what we can see here, after the midnight, we see the actions consolidation in this Asian session. and then we have uptrend in the morning. So this is the news, a pullback. So we don't have a sideways today. We have a bullish long trend. Moving average of 50, moving average for 1 hour is there. We want to check also the 4 hours because it's important to follow the bigger time frame. The 4 hour 50 moving average is here. That's representing 4 hour. In order to get the 4 hours 50 moving average, you need to make 200 moving average on the 1 hour. And then we go down, we will have a 50 EMA for 1 day. This is the 50 EMA for 1 day. So this is long. Anything above is long. For the 4 hours also long. Price is above, and for 1 hour is above. So we are in a bullish trend. Now we go into other indicators. We check. Now we know the price action is bullish, long. Let's see the volume. Volume is up. You can see here. This is down, and then this is up on 8 o'clock opening of London. This is another long. We must analyze before we start any trade. So now we go to indicators. This yellow means very strong volume. This is a less strong. So white is medium. Yellow is strong. That's all we need to know. Weak, there is no anything for it. That's the weak volume. Okay, RSI is positive. MFI money flow index is positive, also above. MACD price action is up. And TSV volume is up, positive. Stochastic. And here is we have the ADX, 2 lines. And we have MFI money flow index 8 days period length, but this one is 14 days. Why we need the 8 days? Because it gives us an accurate direction of the MFI. The lower days, it gives you much accurate direction. This is a bit slow to move, but it gives you the overall, which is important. But this is telling you that which direction is taken at the moment. This MFI could go down, and this stays up, so we know that something is going down. So we need that lower time frame. Okay. If you need more information about the indicators, please remember to go through the videos. I have put it in the playlist in the channel. Now, everything bullish. Now let's go to the lower time frame. We have one more thing, which is the ATR here. So far away, which is good. We have volume profile. This is the area where it is the most was moving out. Anything above the blue is considered as too high. The price is very high to buy. For the banks or the order blocks, there will be always they always like to target things that within the blue line here, but sometimes they do buy much earlier, so we will watch the behavior, but we need to keep in mind this is the mid price. Now we have another indicator, which is for the weekly, and in order to go for that and look at what's going on, we can go to 5 minutes. This is the weekly price. So and this is on daily. We don't need to really care about that, but only sometimes the daily comes very close to weekly, and then we have to consider there will be a big move when these two are meeting each other, the daily and the weekly, because especially with the swing traders, and banks, institutes, they always look for these kind of pullbacks where it comes into the weekly volume. Now, anyway, we go back into the 1 hour. So we have seen that this is strong. We go to lower time frame 15. 15 still allows the current movement, so everything is positive. So we just wait for the pullback. Okay, 5 minutes. MACD is positive, above, too high. If we want to think about buying, we need the stochastic to come back into the middle. Now we will go then into the 3 minutes. So we will keep this to 15 minutes now. We can see that this stochastic represent the MACD on 3 minutes. The MACD on 3 minutes is on the pivot line at the moment. We can see that from the stochastic, because stochastic on 15 represent MACD on 3 minutes. Just to verify that for you, you will see that this is the 3 minutes. Look at the MACD. MACD is reversing, and let's just look at the air in the exact way. If you get disconnection, it means it's an opportunity. So if the stochastic is here, that means this is the original location of the MACD. MACD is supposed to be in the middle. Now, if the MACD here is not in the middle yet, it means there's possibility that the MACD will come into the middle eventually to rebalance or readjust. So at the moment it's imbalanced, so it wants to readjust, just like a diversion when there is things in balance. So expect the MACD to come back into the pivot very soon. So this is one of the methods where you can catch a divergence. So if we go here, let's see if there's any divergence. Look at the stochastic is here. Now let's look at the 15 minutes. What do we have? If there is any divergence. This is the stochastic. Look at the MFI. MFI is not confirming. So this volume gone up, but the MFI didn't go up. So we have a diversion on the MFI. So that means the volume is imbalanced. So we expect a drop, and that's why there is things which is not lining up. Look at the stochastic is going down, this price action is going up. RSI didn't confirm it, but the MFI confirmed it. Okay, lower time frame MFI also is confirming that, so there is a diversion, and that's why we see the MACD here, but it should go down. So shall we buy the drop? Shall we go into the short? Well, we need a confirmation first. At the moment, this ATR is blue, which is bullish. We cannot consider to sell until this goes into red. So I mean, this line should be above the price action, and the price action should go down. But at the moment, no. And especially this 21 moving average, weighted moving average, which represent 15 minutes EMA. So let's just tick that, and you see it's almost 15 minutes. If you make it 14, no, 15, 16, to come exactly, but always I've tried it, it's 15, always the most reasonable one. But weighted moving average is more accurate. I like to use weighted moving average instead of the 15 EMA. Okay, now we have a higher high. Let's see what's going on in the 1 minute. 1 minute we have It's fading. Regards this indicator, we mentioned earlier, this is representing each 1 hour of candle movements. So the previous 1 hour was here. This is from this beginning to this end, that's represent 1 hour of movements. And we can see anything above that considered too high, anything below cheap. Now for this range of the move, this is not considered as a discount. The discount considered here. So as we say, there is a divergence, so we're going to take a trade because we can see it's not pulling back. We had a pullback here, higher high, lower low, lower high, and then boom. Now if any pullbacks comes again, we might consider to make a short on a very small amount. You remember, in a low quality trades, we use micros, and we take a very small size. We don't risk too much. Okay, since there is no reaction on the 21 moving average, and since the price action went below, now we can think to consider to do a little short, quick short. So any pullback, this is the 50 EMA on 1 minute. So any pullback, we're gonna make a short. So if the stochastic goes up, or if we get a lower high, and if we get something above this line, the ATR, it will be a perfect entry to go short. For a little short until the discount area, which is below this blue line. That's our target. So let's put alarm in there to show that this is our target. See, we've told you about this. There is a gap, and this is supposed to be down negative on 15, and this is represent the MACD. The MACD is already negative and it's going down below the pivot. Here it's not going down. It means there is there is divergence, there is something imbalanced in the indicators, and it need to correct itself. So I expect it will go into the pivot and it will go back again. So this is our target for the pivot, or this price action is our target, which are our comfort. So let's hope if there will be any pullback to make a good entry. Here we have strong buyers. These candles are strong buyers. And if these two, if the price goes below this, then we expect a strong move down. So I will just take this here as a strong move down. Put that alarm there. And here we will do the discount, which is just below. It's just here. Anything below this line is considered very low, and then we should close our positions if we are on a trade. Okay, it's very close, very close. We don't have much. If he goes down, then that's it. We don't have a chance. The trade is gone. We missed the trade. But if he pulls back, then we will have an opportunity to place a trade. So let's hope there will be some pullback in here. This is the sellers. So anything close to this line we will sell, because there will be a block of entry by the smart money. By the way, smart money, I'm referring into institution, hedge funds, banks, etc. So here is a sell. And this is another sell. So anything here may be considered good to sell. So let's see if there is a sell. Okay, I think it's a good to make one position. One position here. Maximum I'll go with 2. Okay. Stop loss, it will be something above the higher high here, because that's the strongest drop. So I will do this buy, and then another buy, and that's represent our stop losses. Okay, now let's see and watch. If it passes this area, then that's mean the whole trend is changing. What we think is going to drop. It's going to drop, and this is the area where we should think about to sell. How many dollars in there? 28, 25, $3 on S&P. It's equal to 12 ticks, which is not bad. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's put one place to take a profit. This is our first profit taking. See, now this is trying to adjust with this. This is a great, I don't see this, it's very rarely to see this getting disconnected. Disconnect between the MACD of original location, which is below the pivot, and here the MACD is above the pivot. This is 3 minutes MACD, but it's in the 15 minutes because this is stochastic. This stochastic present in the 15 minutes to present the 3 minutes MACD. That's the pivot line in the middle. This is the pivot line. See, there is gap, so you need to readjust. But always keep watching for divergence from below. Divergence from below, it could cancel the whole move. So keep watching the divergence. Okay, we got here a new session of the volume profile. If it stays here for a while, that's mean it's not gonna move anymore. Could change because of pressure. So expect a cancellation of the move for a while. Maybe it's gonna bounce, then come back again. Now this is divergence. This is supposed to be up. So since this is failed divergence, it's gonna be much stronger. I am willing to you see that here this level it didn't pass because of these two strong sells by the institutes, but the pushy wasn't good enough. This is not a good sign about, because it's supposed to make a new low. Here it makes a diversion on 15 seconds. Diversion is not very strong. We cannot consider 15 minutes. Anything with 1 minute, 3 minutes is important. So let's look at the 3 minutes if there is any divergence. That's the first move. This is up, this is down. Okay, so still it's not considered as a diversion yet. The MFI is not confirming it's a diversion. Still above. But the RSI is making diversion. So when we have disconnect between MFI and RSI, it's a 50-50. It's not there is no confluence. We need confluence in the diversion. It's always good to be aware. Okay. Now, as you can see that they start passing the first buyers. Now, if it cross this, that means the movement has changed. So we need to be careful. This is a very good area to make another position. We are still thinking about if price will go down, but we need to watch the behavior if it crosses and goes strong. If it doesn't go and it start turning through the, so if this stochastic goes down, I will place another trade, another position. So let's wait for that stochastic to go down. MACD looks strong on 15-second, but this is negative, this is negative, this is starting getting negative. 15 minutes is positive, but it takes a while to make a push. All right, let's see. So by the time this goes down, I believe this is going to be the place where to put the trade. Remember, like we're taking very low risk. It's only 2 position. This is our stop loss. Which is here. Lower high again. It's still considered as a lower high because that's lower low, that's higher high, higher low, and then failed. It's a bit like volatile. It's very risky to trade with this volatile, but since we're not risking too much, it's okay to try. Okay, can we see anything now? Oh yeah. Okay, if it passes this price, I will go in with another one, and this is going to be the last. Can see the MFI start dropping. Wow, this is up and this is down. That's a good sign. Let's see how strong it's gonna be. This stochastic on 5 minutes represent the 1 minute MACD. So if this down and the MACD is down, we don't expect to go a very strong high. It will need another turn down and then maybe go up. So we expect another drop. Now this is the drop is coming. Yes, now any bounce back, I'll add more. Now after, when it drops here, I expect a strong move. If there is no strong move and it's going down slow again, then I believe the buyers are stepping in. Looking at the price action, it tells you the story. And the move of the price action, the speed of it, the volume. So this is this block order. This is another block order. This was buying, this is selling, and buying again. And then all of a sudden, it's been taken over by very low volume. You see these two spikes, it's been taken over by these two little volume. It means there is no strong buyers anymore. So this should be dropping now. The same thing here. This is a 20 moving average of the volume. So it's a very low volume. Nothing is to be worried about. I believe it wants to retest this area again, which is by the zone that we put in already. It might consolidate. If it's consolidated, it's not good, because maybe by the time it consolidates, this MACD will reach this pivot, and then they will have confluence with the original pivot with the 15, and then we should think about to close positions. But until now, I have hope that it will drop, because you see the gap still there between the pivot and the MACD, because this is going way down and this is still above. So we have more space. Let's see. Regards the ratio, sometimes the scalping, it's not about ratio, it's not about 1-to-1, or sometimes they say that it's not good to do a ratio which is less than 1-to-1. Well, with scalping, the case is different. Scalping, you can do 1-to-1 or even less than 1-to-1. As far as you see opportunity based on your strategy, then you take it. As far as you have like $2 or even $1 move or $2 move or $3 move, is considered good. Anything. That's why they call it scalp. Scalp is nothing to do with reward ratio 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. Nothing. No, it's not always about risk reward. It's about opportunities that you see. So the news was positive. Inflation December was even lower. Um, yeah, it was a good news regards maybe inflation. Now, the opening is coming close. I am willing to trade this. through the opening. I believe the price will retest, correct itself, makes correction. MACD will make correction as well. So I will leave it here. I'll be back within a few minutes. So since I have to leave for a few minutes, like maybe 7 minutes, and I'll be back, I'll just put my profits there, and I'm happy with that. So this is year by that, and this is below. Oh, it's getting a good move. Okay, see you soon. I'll be back in 7 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Whoa, nice. So our prediction was correct. Brilliant. 3 minutes dropped, and it dropped hard. Okay, so we got around another 40. Okay, so it reached here and then stopped. Okay, let's see, where did it stop? Here. Yeah, so 25. Kept going there, and then in the opening it dropped down. Okay, we have a good retest now, so things might go up now. We need to verify that. Let's have some patience to see how things goes. كنت أبطمش أني هسه. قلت أبطمش. All right, so let's see what's the reaction is gonna be. Remember that the original trend is long, and we can't go longer than that short. So we went short just because we knew that it will readjust. Now, since the MACD has finally came into below the pivot, which is matching below the pivot on the 15, now things are adjusted and corrected. The opportunity now, it's gone, and we have used it, and we got profit of almost $50. Okay, now do we have divergence? Let's investigate divergence. Now this green means there's an order block. This means buyers were interested, but it's been taken by the sellers, and then again buyers stepped in, pushed it back, buyers again, Now the sellers are trying to push, but it's still buyers. And see in the we can see that it's the cumulative delta is positive at the moment, so we need to wait. We cannot do sells anymore. We need just to be patient. MFI on 15 still above, still positive. The 5 is dropping, but MFI is down. All right, let's forget about this for now. So this is the sellers. Okay, so I think this was representing sellers basically. Sometime when there is buyers and sellers, it tells me it's green, but it was actually red. So you need to verify it with lower time frame, because sometime the moment where the bar close, if it close above the price, then it's considered as green. Let's see here. Low zone, high zone. Yeah, there's a buying there. Anyway, it doesn't matter what the color is, as far as there is a block. That's mean institution are involved in this price action. That's what we need to know. That's all. And then we just verify the volumes in lower time frame. To be honest, it's a good idea to just make it one color, since we have to investigate it in a lower time frame. I will do this as blue, and also this one to be blue. Yeah, they both blue. Yeah, or both with 100. Okay. Now it's done. We all need to know is there is block orders. That's all we need to know. Doesn't matter which color it is, because sometimes the color is misleading. Let's do this one. Red, blue, blue. Both 100. Yeah, 100. Yeah. All right. What's that in New York? See New York. Who's okay? Nothing much at the moment. Consolidation, so we're not gonna take trade until a decision to be made. It's all about being patient and hunt the opportunity. No early prediction, only based on data. Our data at the moment says that this taking no direction. It takes time to make a decision. We know it's a long trend for the long term, bigger time frame, but always remember in the bigger time frame there will be a pullback, and that pullback will be a short in the lower time frame. So you can't go just long blindly. All right. The next one. No. It's really important to use colors as something to represent you. So I always use the blue as an opportunity, or the blue as a target, or the blue is a institution purchase, buying or selling. anything related to volume and strength and opportunities with blue. So it's important always to like to agree on a certain color that represents something in your brain, and especially if it's your favorite color. So blue is my favorite color. And now I think everything is sorted. So blue represent institute, hedge fund, whatever. So if we have any, here is blue, 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 blue. Everything is there. Okay, now why the calendars? Someone asked me why the candles colors switches from a color to another color. Well, basically, when we are in long, when uptrend based on price action, it will go into a pure blue as an up. See, for example, higher high. You see, every time it goes high, it's going purely sky blue, and if it drops, the border will be as a lower bar, as a red bar. It will be like the border is red. That's down. Up is no border, only blue. Drops is a blue, but the border is red. Why? Because this will tell ourselves that we are in a blue in a long direction. So don't think about shorting. You can short when it goes dark. So this, see, now it's going into the dark, lower low. Now the whole format of the candle is changing. For the red candle is gray. I mean, sorry, the long candle is gray inside in the body and blue in the frame. Negative candle is gray and red in the borders. So that's how it is. It means a lot. It's giving you an early warning. Don't think about selling. When you see these strong colors, don't think about selling. When you see this dark, very dark color, don't think about buying. So the gray represent short, and the blue is considered going up. Very strong blue, it means institute interference. Here I did not change it because I wanted to have some kind of alternative option, to have something like really plain original. So the original was this: blue is up, purple is down, nothing else. And this is the institute entries. Okay. Can I change? Yes, I can change. If I double click here, I mean, it's belong to this indicator. So if I double click, change bar color. So for the up is blue, for the down is gray. All right, so now we are going lower low. So when the 3 is lower low, then don't think about buying for now. This is below 5, below the 50, so it's negative. This is below, this means negative. On 1 minute it's almost sideways. On 15 minutes it's coming into the middle, which is 50-50. We don't know what's the direction it's going to take. Still on the long term, still long, so we expect any moment a direction could change, maybe up or down. The 15-second scalping has to get some kind of a move, at least on the 1 minute and 3 minutes. Any move, any pullback or a bounce on 1 minute or 3 minutes, we can enter on 15 seconds. But if the 1 and 3 is not moving, then we can't do anything on the 15. And obviously, if the 1 and 3 is not moving, then 5 and 15 also is not moving. So the minimum time frame we need to make some moves is 1 and 3. Now the 1 minute is lower low, now lower high. Okay. Now it's supposed to get another lower low, it didn't, it failed. Regards the supply and demand, we can look at the volume so far. Let's identify where's the buying power. So far we found rejection here, and that's important information. Here we couldn't decide anything. This is a news, and news is not necessarily represent the market. So you see the price dropped here, and now we saw a reaction. So that means we have found where the institutes are. So that's a very strong trend on the open, strong volume. Yeah, we can confirm it. Now let's investigate what's inside this bar. Let's go to 3 minutes. So this is sell, this is buy, buy, sell, buy, buy, sell. Okay, so it's having difficulties to go against this sell, but so far there is strong purchase from here, there is sells here. Okay, we have a very tight place of buyers and sellers. This is represent, let's go to 1 minute. Sell, sell, strong sell in this block. Sell, but then a buyer's involved, pushed it back. Buyers taking over this bar. So this means the first one. So here been rejected and went up. So this, since it's rejected, that means these two and this one, all three belong to each other. So what does that mean? It means we take this one, we do This is a zone of buyers, and it's buyers. These are the buyer zone. They have consumed the whole thing of this bar. So you see how strong this bar was and this bar. If this taken, that's mean these three are much stronger than these two, and these three have taken over these two. So these are dead. It's gone. Sellers are gone. Now we are in a buying mode. Went back, went in, went back. You see, now it's pushing. It's over. So now we are looking for any pullback to buy. See, here is the price. If there is weak, that means it's going to go all the way up there. This is going to be the next place. And this is the area. Now, this is the white line, which is the volume. This is the point of the volume, strongest area of volume, represented with white. Okay, we have an opportunity now. Let's buy. All right. This is lower low. This could be a lower high on the 3 minutes. But since the 3 minutes MACD is turning up and the the RSI is here, and can we see any divergence? No. Okay, the opposite way. Can we see any divergence? Yes. So expect as soon as they make another high or he meets the top, we will okay, this is a lower high. This is a higher low of the 3. It's a bit risky to take a trade. So we need to be careful with that because it didn't pull back a lot. We need a more pullback. Now this is lower low, lower high, higher low, higher low. It's choppy, and now it makes the first higher high. We need a better lower high, like something goes stretchy down there and then go up. It's not really genuine. It's not a very genuine movement. We need smoothness in the movement. But we know there's buyers here are pushing. Now let's look at the investigating this. Investigate. How is it? Okay, this is considered as the lowest. This is a very cheap. This is high. Okay, this is could be a seller's stepping in. So as soon as we get this could be failing in any second.
Potential on ES. On ES.
All right. I do have another account, but that account is already 3% above, and I do take a little trades for experiments. Okay. All right, so now it's taking over everything. We know it's a buying power. Yeah, we will go with buying if we get a good pullback on 1 minute. So we need a lower high on the 1 minute to get in. We know this is a lower low on the 3 minutes going down, but if you look at the bigger time frame, because stochastic above, RSI above, MACD above, TSV above, everything is bullish. TSV volume, okay. Now there is good move. The 1 minute is up, going up. So we are in a positive mood. But all we need to do now, we look for a nice pullback to get in. Until now, we didn't get a good pullback. So let's wait and see. If we can't find on 1 minute pullback, then we can look at the 15 seconds pullback. 15 seconds pullback is anything below the ATR, which is anything below this. That means this line should turn into this brownish color. Any divergence, because divergence will be helpful. Keep an eye, always keep an eye on divergence. It's a gift you can get sometimes. So now it's lower low, lower low. Let's see how far is this lower low. If we get a pullback with a good diversion from below, it's amazing. It will be a good trade. Let's watch. Now this, did it get any divergence? No divergence. This here is already a divergence. Now you see the 3 minutes, this is a pullback of the 3 minutes. This is a lower high, and that's why it's confusing. It's either gonna go down or it's gonna go up. Up because of the buying power in the bottom, or down because of the buyers are getting exhausted. So we have to watch how the strength of it. Here on the MFI is showing the buyers are strong and increasing strong. It's going down, up. Here it's still going up. It's nothing going down yet. This is the same. Going up. Nothing's going down. Okay, we got diversion on the 1 minute. Is it enough to go against the 3 minutes? Not enough. We need something on the 3. Now 3 shows there is divergence. This is higher high on the RSI, lower high. MFI, no. MFI is confirming a new high. This is the higher of the MFI. This is a new high. If we go closely, this is the high, new high. RSI saying no. MFI has to get confluence with the RSI, because when it's disconnect, you cannot trust it really well. Okay, this is good. Lower high on the RSI, but it's very tight. It's not good enough. We need lower. It's just reached the line and then he went up. See, that means it's not healthy. We need something smooth going up. This has happened because of the, could be from the diversion on the 1 minute. Maybe he wants to go up, but that's just because of the diversion. Now, if this diversion fails and it goes higher, it will be much stronger because there is pressurized. That was given a pressure down, and then if this push back again up, it will be a double pressure to go up. It will be much stronger pressure. So let's wait. Because it's too tight, I'm willing to take a breakout trade on this level. I don't like to do a breakout, but with this condition, divergence from top going down, and it didn't go down, it fell, it will give me a good power, a good inf up, and I can use that to make quick scalp. And that's mean this lower high fails and buyers are taking the price up, and it means we're gonna look for a profit in this area, and that's gonna be a setup for the 3 minutes. Now, is it a 3 minute setup? Higher high, lower low. If you go 5 minutes, low low. 15 minutes, this is high high, high low, high high. This is considered lower high on the 15 minutes. So it could be a trade on 15 minutes. A 15 minutes trade, it will take us all the way up there, which is very nice. So this is a setup for 15 minutes. We can join them with a break. So I can take a breakout trade as far as it's a setup for 15 minutes long. But if it's breakout on the 15 seconds, but represent a lower high on the 15 minutes, I will do a breakout. But breakout on the 15, no. Breakout on 5, no. Breakout on 3, no. Only breakout on 15 seconds. As far as to represent a lower high for 15 minutes. 3 minutes, it's still lower low, and this is lower high, decisive, so we will see how it goes. So you see there is connection between 3 minutes and 15. 3 minutes, lower high, or it could be a higher low for the 15, or it could be a lower high for the 3 minutes to go down continuously. So it's a decisive moment. And this is 1 minute. It can tell me what's going on. Lower low, lower high, lower low failed. Higher high, lower high failed. Higher high, then higher high again, lower high. So it seems like it's strong. Okay, so far this hour show me the price has changed, lower low, and then this is lower high and then higher high. So the price changed, moves has changed. This is supposed to be discount. They should go down much stronger, but it didn't. It fell. Now it went up again 3 times. 1, 2, 3 is hitting the top 3 times, not hitting the bottom twice. So that's mean keeps pushing, pushing, pushing. So it is going up. Get ready. If it goes higher high, that's it. It's the time. Let's go. Buy. Buy. Anything below that, we will buy. We can increase. Anything goes below, you can increase. I'm willing to risk up to here. Let's see how it behaves. So this is a breakout, represent a 15 minutes lower high. On 3 minutes it's not good because it represents a higher low, because we're going lower low, higher low. On 15 minutes is lower high. Sorry, higher high, higher low. On 15 minutes it's representing now higher high again. higher low, yeah, higher low, and this continuously for a lower high. Okay, this is decisive. Let's see. Okay, if he goes up again, I'm gonna buy again.
Order filled.
It has to beat me up to here. So where is it? Who's here? To beat this, have to break the structure in here. Is this the structure? This is the structure. Yeah, it has to break this structure. So I'll take it all the way down there. It needs to represent. So this is the lower low of the day, of the start of the market. So I am below here, yeah. I know it's a very high, far away, but I am scaling in. My target is up. My target to trade is up. I will buy some here. So this is an area to buy. It's considered good. This is another area is good to buy. If we lose, it's okay. It's not going to be much because it's two positions. But if it didn't go and then you break and it went up, I'm happy to add one more, and 3 is enough because it's not a perfect pullback. If it's a perfect pullback, it should be here, and I will take more. Especially this setup is with the bigger time frame direction, which is the long on 15 minutes. You see 15 minutes here? The MACD is going up with the green. And MACD is going up. On 5 is going up. Positive TSV. TSV is positive, which is represent volume also. I know this is chubby. Now we have a bullish. See, when I told you this is gonna be, if it fails, is gonna move big, that's the big when it explode. This is up. Now we have another bearish diversion, but let's hope for another bullish diversion. Okay, and then it will become much stronger to go up. It's a little bang. Look at the price action. Higher high, then higher, lower low, lower high, higher low. This is a good sign. So if it goes up, it's worth to buy. And if it goes up again here,
Potential on ES.
so we got to wait. Maybe it's going to be consolidation. So let's keep them both here. We can see there is sellers up there. But these sellers, they can lose power eventually. Let's look at the volume. These are the sellers who've been taken over. They lost the battle, so gone. Now this is sellers here, but again, strong. Yeah, sellers are weaker now. All we need to do is wait for the buyers. And buyers love to see double top. This sell, was it because of some institute that made a strong sell? No. The strong sell came here. So they had hoped that to go up. So the mood for the institutes is to go up. Just like this one. Is this a diversion? Let's see on 15. This is here. This is here. This is here. This is here. Okay. That's a diversion. Yeah, that's a diversion. On bigger time frame, yeah, 10 minutes. So 6 o'clock. This is 6 o'clock. Lower low. But look at the volume. This is supposed to be straight line with the MFI, but it's not. It's way oversold. So there is hidden diversion on the MFI. Okay. Yes. It's a 15-minute trade, and the 15 minutes, as you know, it takes time. So we expect 15, another bar, 15, 15, 15. Expect like within an hour, it will reach our profit target area. Our profit target will be here, the lower high place, which is I'm happy with. So let's see, where's the lower high? That's the lower high. Here is the first selling point. This is our last selling point. Right. This is first within the zone of the selling points. See this rejection? Then he went down. You see this bar? This bar is starting taking all the buyers and pushed it down. So beginning and the end of the bar. So it's the 340 bar. See? So this bar pushed.
Potential on ES.
Let's look in more details.
On ES.
This bar has taken this. And now smartly this tried to push back, it couldn't. So basically the selling pressure is here. From here up to here. The sellers started up to there. Okay. Because these two are the strongest. So even when this price action reached here, rejected. So this means these two are strong. They pushed the market down, these two. When it tried to reach the stop loss, it rejected it because so many orders in there for refilling. So that's mean they wanted it down. Okay. This is an alarm to be careful. That's so close to the danger. Okay. Now let's see. Here we go. 15 minutes, start pushing. So 3 minutes, what's happening? Yeah, lower high, but that lower high, you see, failed. Who? Now our analysis was right. If the moment when it crossed this, it will be an explosion. Explosion is gonna happen. Why? Because this is the last powerful sellers appeared. This went up, then pushed down, and this is the winners of the sell. Boom. They tried to push, it didn't go too much. They are stuck and they have stop losses, and if it gets hit, it will make boom, explosion. Let's watch that. See? Boom! Boom! I've told you, it's all about price action and volume. So we managed to see the moment that these guys, their stop loss has been hit. Pew! These guys. So it's either they are retailers or institutions. But I doubted this institution because since the stop loss was very small, maybe they are retailers. And since there is white, that's mean retailers. Yellow is the yellow is the institutions. Okay, so far so good. Let's see. We need to be careful. That's the area, that's the dangerous zone we need to clear out, and we keep only one. I will clear out here and I keep one only. We're gonna keep longer this trade because remember it's a 15 minutes trade, and 15 minutes takes a while. Could make a pullback, which is an opportunity to reload, and the target is always good to be the lower high of the 15 minutes, or it's the lower high of the 3 minutes, which is this, like where there's a second rejection. Yeah, somewhere here. So let's see, where is that?
Potential on ES.
So we go on 5. There. It's already crossing it. So it's strong. There's no strong resistance, but anyway, we will take one because it could go back, so we can reload again. Yeah, because that's the first rejection. Did we have any blocks? No. Blocks here? No. Any blocks there? No.
Order submitted. Order filled.
This is a good reload area. This is another good reload area. Come on, take it. Yep, that's good. If this is turning up, then we will join, but if it's not turning up, so we delay it, we take it down more. Remember, this is 15 minutes, and 15 minutes it will go a bit up and down, up and down. It takes a while. This is the rejection. Let's see on the 3 minutes if there is any diversion on that area. This is the up, this is the up, lower high, higher high. Okay, this is a genuine. See, we don't have a diversion. New high on the RSI. Let's make it simple. Higher high, and also almost a higher high here. Higher high, higher high, and also the RSI is a higher high. So it's a genuine push, a genuine price action matching with the MFI, which is the volume. Remember, volume is represent MFI is the way how to verify the volume. Okay. TSV is positive. That's all we need to know. Now we need another cell. If we reach there, since we reload one, we can sell that reload.
Order filled.
Yeah, there is a little push in this area. I knew that. Since there is an order block, you see this blue? That's mean there was an order block in there. Not gonna get a rejection. They're gonna defend a little. They're gonna have a resistant. But since we have this order block and this order block, this is good. It sounds good. So we have some people are supporting our fight. Let's fight. Yeah, fight is coming.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled.
Beautiful.
Order canceled. Order submitted.
Is he gonna come back again? We can reload again. 10, 10, 10, 10. $10 is nice. It's not bad to have a $10. That's a meal. A nice meal to eat. If you don't want it, give it to the poor people. They wish to have that $10. So use every move, every ticks. There, $1 is good. How many ticks? 4 ticks. See, like from $1 to $1, if we count from here, 30, 25, 50, 75, 1. See, 4 ticks. Each 4 ticks $1. That's how it's calculated in futures. It's gonna keep consolidate for a while. So the advantage of the bigger time frame is when the price consolidation doing consolidate, you don't panic and you don't get worried about if the price is going to move. Because normally in the 15 seconds, if it's consolidating, that means you shouldn't take a trade. But we are taking this time trade because the bigger time frame on 15 minutes is telling us a story on something potential in there. That's why we are willing to wait. So it's really important to have at least one strategy on the bigger time frame. I mean, it's really important to consider to trade a bigger time frame. 15 minutes is useful. Now for the 1 hour, if you look here, candles are not very helpful. Lower high, higher low, you cannot see much on lower high. I don't see them. But on 15 you see that higher low and lower high. That's the good about it. 15 very reasonable. And 15 minutes, it's used by the time frame of 15 minutes is used by the trading floor in New York. They always have like a session of 15 minutes. So psychologically, there is big amount of people are following that time frame. So you have support by people to go with your direction. Do you remember you have a target there? Where's the order block? This is the order block. Past. This is here. We said we want to sell here. That's the lower high. Price could reject on the lower high and go all the way down. So we're gonna sell everything on that point. And I mean not everything, we keep only one. And then we move our stop. Okay? So let's wait for it. Now since the ATR is going higher now, we can drag this considered as just below it as a good opportunity to buy, to refill. Always the refill should be below this line, below the ATR. Because this is the middle range. This is the good area of buying. So somewhere here, let's see. Okay. This is the area of buy zone to buy. Nothing to buy above there. It's usually something below. So where's the below? Here. Where's exactly the below? It's here. That's exactly. See, it has to be below this line. It didn't reach. This is a good discount area to buy. Remember, because this is the 1 hour explaining what's going on in the 1 hour, you see? Went like this, dun, 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 higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high again. And this is selling. point. I'll put an alarm here. I think I put alarm already. Did I? No, I didn't put here. This is the block where the sellers become active. So anything here will be good. Yep, that's the one. All right, consolidation takes a while. That's the problem with the 15 minutes. Just need to be patient. No need to panic. 15 minutes trade. It could take 1 hour, 2.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
See these white lines? That's the retailers. But when it's blue like this, that means some institutes as well are buying. And that's good supportive. So anything below, we will buy.
Potential on ES.
But remember, we are reaching the lower high here. Here. See? 2 more. 11, 12. A little bit longer.
Potential on ES.
I'll be back. 5 minutes. All right. Wow, nice.
Order canceled.
So it's on the upper level now, stuck there with a new session. Let's look at the one. That's the discount. For this starting of the session, this represents as a discount. Okay, let's see. Good. Beautiful. See how long does it take for the 15 minutes? It takes a while to get there. See? So all you need to do is to be patient. Imagine if you are blindly trading on 15 seconds. You will have no idea if this is consolidation going down or up. But since you have the 15 minutes, you know what's going on. And you will have more confidence. You're not going to be worried about any consolidation. Consolidation, not considered consolidation on the 15 seconds or a 1 minute. Consolidation considered on the 15 minutes or minimum on 5 minutes. That's the consolidation. You look there, that's not consolidation. On 5 minutes it's moving, but very slow. And you are in the right direction with the smart money. When I say smart money, the institutes. So we've already reached the lower high, I mean the strongest sellers. So let's see what's going to happen.
Potential on ES.
Let's look at the 1 minute. Why did we pick this area? Because we have these guys. Where are these guys? Are here. Okay. Yeah, this is good place to sell. That's exactly the point. Okay, and now I'm start changing, making it closer because I want to take a profit here, and the last one I'll keep it above there, so it's either going up or do the stop loss. So yeah, I'm gonna take it earlier. Why? Because it is very slow and chubby. We will have more chance to reload than to get into that level. So take here now one and then go back. Now if it goes below this, we're gonna buy more because there is hope to get. See this, some divergence in there. When you see some divergence, it could go a little lower and then we can reload. So it's a good idea to sell and then reload because it's very slow, very choppy. Now this is good. See? This is good. We should have bought some in here, but it was very fast, you see? But never mind. We go in and we sell one here quickly. We have like 2 or 3 ticks. It looks strong, so let's just put it here. Let's wait for it to make a new high. It looks strong, healthy. Look, this diversion should push it down, but since it's failing, it's going to be exploding. Every time there is a diversion and it passes the diversion point, it will be much stronger. So let's take it high because maybe it's going to explode. Let's give it time. Remember, this is the zone to sell some. It's here. So how much different? 14, 4. Okay, half a tick away, which means, yeah, here is good. Any new high here will be good. We want to keep only one left when you get to this level, because all this is unknown. Maybe get rejected and maybe not. Nothing guaranteed.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, we have double diversion on the 15. But the 3 minutes is not saying it's a diversion, so you can ignore. 3 minutes is the leader of diversions. See that 3 minute, 15 minutes diversion? This should be very strong and goes higher.
Order filled.
The structure is not changed yet. We are still having higher high, higher low. Even if we get lower low, we need a lower high, and there is no lower high. But lower high is become higher high and then become diversion. Pushed down, but it didn't go strong. And then he went back again. So the bearish diversion failed. Now here is keep pushing. So this is an opportunity. If we get anything here, we will buy. Okay, so because of the ADX is meeting on the 3 minutes in here, that means there is a change of behavior of the volume and the buyers and sellers. If it wasn't meeting each other, just like, for example, just like the 5 minutes, then we are confident it go higher. But since they meet each other here, there is a chance they will, the behavior of the buyers will change when they meet into this level again. So there is a risk that the whole mood of the buyers will change and they will make a pullback. Okay, or maybe they're going to make some sales. So this is an early signal that maybe the behavior of the market is going to change. So the strength of the buyers is getting a little bit weaker, which is not good. So we will sell 3 on here and we keep 2, and then we're going to drag our stop loss up to here. But not now. We still have this area to reach. When we reach this area, we eat 3, we keep 2, we drag our stop loss because of this signal. If it fall here, that means this signal is confirmed that selling is coming. That means this high low is confirmed. That means these guys, whoever sold in there, they are very strong. They want to push one more push down. It could be a good pullback, and then we rejoin again. This is a sign of 30 seconds MACD. Could go back. So it's still a good opportunity to buy. But if it goes longer down, that means we're going to take a longer to go up again. I don't have a problem with that, but there will be a risk. So we would need to clear up as soon as there will be a bounce if it goes down there.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So far it's defending, so there is some buying pressure. It was here buying pressure because these they sold and then they pushed. Okay, so that's a good area we bought anyway. See, this is the block order. This is good. This is good. So we have some blocks. They defend. So the institutions are here and we are with the institution direction. But we need to think like them. If they bought here, then the minimum they're gonna sell is here. So we need to sell some here. Let's see how it goes. You can see the volume is getting weaker. See, that's changing with it. Even you look, the shapes of the candles is changing. We are reaching a break at 5 o'clock, so it's good to keep some of our profit as soon as it goes there. This is lower high. We are still on higher low on 1 minute. Still on this is lower high considered as a 1 hour, as a 3 minutes. Let's see the 15 considered this as a lower low, and that should be a lower high. Okay, so this is telling me a signal now things are changing. It's not gonna longer push more, and now the bounce is worth to clear up. Okay, why? Because doesn't mean we're going to get a lower high. It could be a higher high again. So we don't depend on this. But this is just for our information, because this is still blue. Still, the candles, remember, is still positive. So lower low in a positive candles doesn't consider it as negative market. Still positive market. Okay, now this is failing to bounce from the 21, which is not a good sign. So we're still going to be profitable. Price was going to go up a little, but expect a lower high, which means this was the lower high, and this is the place where I should sell if the market reaches, because it went below the 21 weighted moving average. We will still have one more push, but let's see how far. And we can still average down. Can still average down until when? Until our stop loss, which is here. You see this warning? It's amazing when it tells you the behavior has changed. So remember, this is bearish, went down, this is bullish, failed the bullish. When it fails the bullish, it becomes stronger bearish. Now let's see if we have a consolidation, diversion. Okay. Okay, we have a diversion here. This is a new low from this point, but this didn't make a new low. So still there's a chance to push back. And maybe this is the last push we're gonna have. So, nope, we will change that. Okay. I'll wait this to go up. If this is changing, okay, this is a sellers. This is a sellers. This is sellers. Now, if this passes this area, that's mean they're gonna explode a little. Okay, so this is a sellers. So the selling started from here. Okay, so we can average, all right. We can average and we close.
Potential on ES. On ES.
Okay.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's start. This is a divergence, sounds good. So let's add more. We'll still have one more push into the lower high. Where is the lower high? Remember, this is higher low. This is lower low, but can we see any divergence? Not on the 1 minute, but we can have it on 3 minutes. Since we have on 3 minutes divergence, it will give us some push. Who's the lower high? What's the here? Where is the lower high? That's like head and shoulders. Liquidity up there. This is one. So it will reach the lower high of it is going to be somewhere here. Okay. This is an area to sell to avoid risk. Okay. Okay. Anything here will be good as well. Okay, we have increased some our average. We shouldn't worry because we made some profit anyway. So we have some flexibility.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Remember, could be the last push, as we have some sellers coming here, see? But we don't depend on 15 seconds on that too much, but we depends here. We don't have institution on 1 minute. Very strong institution. No, it could be a retail. And could be a mix, retail and institution, but very light. So still hope. MFI is dropping. This is already down. This is still up. This is still up. This is still up. It's okay. We have one more push, hopefully. Okay, now we have to wait. I'm willing to lose my maximum daily loss, which is 250 on this trade, because this is a trade, a good, supposed to be a pullback on 15 minutes. But because the 3 minutes MACD is against me, it's not a good quality. So now we're just gonna wait for a lower high, and that lower high should come, and then we reach the target on the hour. So this is the lower high. It's good to get here, and with this lower high we are willing to sell 5 of it. MFI is recording. Lower high. Okay. We need to be careful with our stop losses and with our maximum loss for the day. We are still positive. Remember our stop loss 250, that's mean 24,750 or 24,800. Okay, now things is not looking good. That's mean the lower high will be much closer, because the deeper it goes down, the closer is the lower high will be. So now we need to remember, now it didn't go as we expected. Sellers are pushing more, so they are stepping in earlier than we thought. Okay. we need to see the pullback. I mean, we need to see the push high. The buyers, we want to see how strong they're gonna push. Remember, we knew this was a lower high and there's some blocks in there. It was good prediction, so we took some profit, but we're expecting that another lower high will be before it goes down too much. But now you see it went so strongly down. But this is our area and this is our stop loss area, or the area to buy. So let's see. See, this is area good. That's new low, but this is failed to make a new low. It's good to just buy one more. This is at the end. Remember, still we have one more push. Now some they have sold here, but if this price action move up, it will explode. Some people, they got panicked and they sold this.
Potential on ES.
It's actually, it's not pushing yet, so it's still more to go. So let's drag it down. Maybe he wants to reach this area. Let's wait. Based on this MACD, sorry, the MFI, we still have one more push, one more push, one more push. We are in the discount. Please wait for the 1 minute to cross. Then it will be a good time to buy on the pullback. So if this crosses any pullback, I will buy immediately. But at the moment, I'm not going to average down anymore because I have a limit of daily loss. Look at this, how, see? That's the area where the behavior has changed. We thought it's going to go higher, it didn't. It pushed more down, but it's okay. It is okay. We're gonna move our stop loss wherever it is the low of this session. So if that's the session here, this is gonna be our stop loss. So if it crosses the 15 seconds, if it goes up, then immediately our stop loss is gonna be here. Because if it hit this again and go lower after that pull bounce, then that's mean there's no more buyers in the market at this time. So okay, now has passed the ATR. Now as soon as I get that confirmation, I'm gonna move my stop losses. Okay, so now I will wait one more pullback. If that pullback fail, I'm moving my stop losses. So the pullback is the stochastic to come to this area of discount, or this MFI comes into this area of discount. So let's wait and see.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
This is the head and shoulders, so this is the lower high. Now change the behavior. This is higher high. Let's see the lower high, or I mean the higher low. Good. This is a good pullback. Is it going to make a new high? If not, you don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. We have 8, so we're going to do this. 8. This is here. This is close. Let's see. We have 8 in total. If we pause, then it's gone. That means sellers are aggressively coming. So far, it's okay. Okay, now this is the pullback of the 15 seconds. Since this MFI gone down in the discount area, and this is the pressure of anything above this line on the 1 hour, 1 minute, I would consider to be sold, to be selling. That's it, because it went so far down. So that's mean this is the area of good place to sell. $2 is good. $1 to $2 is good for scalping. Now 15 minutes trade is no longer in our mind because it went so much down for a pullback, more than it should be. There is weakness in the market, so it could go to the top eventually later on after the break, maybe, or maybe during the break. But so far, 15 minutes trade, it needs much stronger strength of buyers, and we don't have that. So now we go into the mood of scalping instead of 15 minutes trade. So now pulled back, up, failed to make a new high. If RSI made a new low, with this new low, that means over. Sellers are in control. So let's see. Yeah, 15 minutes sell. 25 minutes sell. It says it's going down. Okay. let's just put an alarm for us if we reach our target. This is 1 hour. We need to make it for this. Remember, this is 1 minute. So far, let's see how the behavior of the buyers. This is what sellers, and then taken by the buyers, buyers, sellers, and then buyers cross them. So that's a good thing. See, now we know the buyers are stepping in, and we're going to expect an explosion, which is good. So let's see how far it comes. Okay, where is that? This is here. We want to reduce our amount just by 1. Where's our lower high? This is our lower high. Well, actually, this is our lower high. This area. That's the zone of the lower high. So one at $1 away, and one at $2 away. So we can do 2 here. 5 here, and 1 we keep. But if it fails, then the whole thing will change. That's mean they have exhausted. They are exhausted. And it could be a loss, which is okay.
Order canceled. Order canceled. Order canceled.
7 minutes to the break, or 7 minutes to get slowed down, very slow. Any divergence? Mm, okay, this divergence has failed, which is gonna. That's why it made a push, which is good. That's a good sign.
Potential on ES.
We need just more. One more here. That's the lower high. We need to have patience and patience. We are very close from that. But to be honest, if it's gonna fail, it's not worth the risk anymore. See? Now, when this is not happening, it's not a good sign. So we need to increase our stop loss now. This failure is not good. So now the market changed, and we were expecting to get to this level, but it didn't. Let's look at the 1 minute. Okay, this is the discount area. Okay, see the behavior is changed here. So that was considered as the area to sell
Order canceled.
for that. Alright, yeah. So this is really important. Once we remember earlier, we say that we needed to be here in this area, and it was in this area, but we were looking to get to this top level, but it didn't. So let's look. And we put an alarm anyway, but we forgot about the alarm that we should sell some. Put it here. Yeah, that's exactly where it is. Look how far it is. 2, 3. Oh my god, just 2 ticks away. So 2 ticks away. That was really close. Anyway, it's alright if we're gonna lose this. We tried. We can't get another trade by the closure. I'll now have to drag my take profit a little bit here, because that's where the buyers are, sellers are. They are stepping in. So I'll sell some and wait. Okay, so we will do some selling if it goes back again, so we reduce our losses. If it fails, then definitely it's gonna fail more. So 2650, 2750, and at least we reduce of our losses. If not, then you go up there. It's a battle now. It's a consolidation and it's a battle between buyers and sellers again. This is shows some little divergence, which is good. I think we are going for a break for this time, where there will be no much movement in the market. Let's see what happens with this 1 hour. This 1 hour up, this 1 hour down. This is where it breaks the structure. This is the lower high. This is a middle area where there's volume. This is the volume area. So I think we expect it to come here a little, and it stays here. So we have few more ticks and then we can clear. We close and we leave only one, because the whole market behavior has changed now. And it's important as well to know when to leave. When things doesn't go your way, when it's not the trade that you were thinking of, sometimes you need just to quit. See? Market behavior has changed. It's choppy, going into a break. It's not good. So this signal, it's always telling you change of behavior. Did we get a lower high? Yes, we should have sold this here, everything, but we thought this is going to come 2 or 1 tick away, and I was wrong on that. Since then, I should have moved the stop loss in there to not get this happening. This happening here is not good. And now we are selling a little bit higher here. Supposed to sell everything here, but we give it another hope, but there is no way. There's no hope in this. Now if it comes here, I am selling, so I'll sell in here. Okay, since this didn't hit, it should go stronger, but it didn't. Let's wait, because this is supposed to push hard. It didn't push hard. That's it. The lower high was we were unfortunate in this area for the lower high. Okay, after this has changed here, so when it changed and it went back up, we're supposed to sell here, and we're supposed to drag our stop loss behind this, and then we should leave. So this was no hope in it. We thought maybe the buyers will push, but they didn't. So they reached here and that's it, failed again. So that now this is definitely, when it goes like this, that's confirmed that these buyers are weak and no more interest, and it's not worth to stay in the market. Look for another opportunity. Even if the price goes up all the way here or there, is risky. It's not a good quality of trade. We don't go in. This is not what we want. So it's all right. Now we started at 25,047. We went up and then we went back down. So we overall we lost $45, which is all right. We give it a try. Now we wait for another opportunity, maybe after the break, or if there is any sudden movement. Look at this. This is the lower high of the 15. This is the lower high of the 3 minutes. This is the one. See, that's where the pressure should be. But it went just below. We were unlucky. That's exactly where the pressure is. That's where it's supposed to go. But we were unlucky. It went into that.
Potential on ES. On ES.
This was very good. We were expecting to come here, but it didn't. We left 2 or 3. Yeah, so the lower high we kept 2, and then we reload 3, pushing the lower high. But here, you see, that's the problem. Once there is no power here, it goes really bad. Now in here, when it went really bad, you should just sell here on the weighted moving average. And that's the top of the stochastic at there. You should just sell. That's the last chance against the MACD. So there, you shouldn't buy. If the MACD flipping, you don't go high. So here, when the MACD flips, it will be a lower high, and the lower high you cannot guarantee where the lower high will be exactly. So it's not worth to get the risk. So you just raise your stop loss. But we tried to give it more push because our size is not very big within our loss limits of the day. Because remember, we have 250 as a daily loss. We made some profit, but we lost it all because we had the ability to risk it. So it's okay. The profit we were on, I believe it was $150 ahead. In the video, we can rewind the video later. and then we pushed it back, and we left it, we lost it. So it's all right. Every time the MACD goes on a pullback, and you reach negative on the 21 moving average, 21 weighted moving average, expect a longer push, especially when this is changing behavior. You don't want that to happen. You want that to be big. So pulling back, MACD on changing behavior, putting back MACD on changing behavior of the ADX, RSI already in the middle. You need to start closing your positions when it pulls back. Reduce it to 2. Now everything is going to sell. MACD still positive. There is hope to push again, but we don't know when. So now it's consolidation. When there is no more setup on 15, now this is a real consolidation. When you see this is here, this is real consolidation, but there it wasn't. This wasn't consolidation because this is up. This is up. This is up. But now when you see this and you see this is flat, this is flat, this is flat, that means this is a real consolidation, because 5, if it's flat with the 3, that's a real consolidation. But that, it wasn't. Here, when we had some consolidation, it wasn't. It was up. So always good to take your profit on lower high. See this area when we reached? We said you might not gonna make a double top. You might not gonna make a higher high. Could just go here and stops. Especially when the buyers are below this, the ADX. If this is like this, you can consider it's gonna go high. It's like this, no, there is risk. So take it as much as you can and keep one, and raise your stop loss. It's all right, you secure some profit. So next time, it's better to do it this way. So sometimes you miss things. No, this ADX, we missed it. We didn't read it. You would have told us something on the 15, because since we have taken a trade based on 15, we need to look at the ADX of the 15 as well. We need something positive like this. Not positive below the half of the MFI. MFI was high, but look at this ADX. ADX can tell me a story. This, what you need. You need something similar to this, because that's what will make it go high. Look at this. One, higher high. Do you want to see a double top? Let's look at double top. Look at this. Now that's the consolidation. We need a move where we see how he makes double top. Look, that didn't make double top when he slowed down. You see, he makes lower high. That's why. But here, pull back, and he made lower high. Since these two are wide enough, when it is very wide, look how it goes high, low, high, high, higher high, low, lower high. See, when it slows down, lower high. Now this is a trend coming. All right, so that's what we missed. It's okay. We didn't lose at the end, only what we gained yesterday, which is $50, and that's possible to make it back by the end of the day. It's a bit slow. It's Friday. It's all right.
Potential on ES.
Look at this diversion. Boom. Busted. All right. We've reached 2 hours, so we will see you in the closure.